Welcome back. We are in the studio with Chef Jonathan Lemon. And if you hear like a slurping noise coming out of my mouth, it's because I'm drooling because he's got a table full of food out there. And we have Chef Lemon in the studio along with Tony Simone. They are both natives of Astoria, Queens.
Well, my father is.
Oh, your father is?
Correct you.
But I thought you grew up there. Okay.
No, I grew up more in Brooklyn, but we love Astoria.
Okay.
We do love Astoria.
Well, Jonathan has a restaurant, it's Burnside Biscuits, in Astoria. And I've been dining in Astoria a lot frequently, and I did not know about this place, but I could be running back there as early as this evening. So tell us a little bit about your place.
Well, Burnside Biscuits has been open now for a year. I came on board in November. I was hired by the owners of Burnside Biscuits. It's owned by Bareburger. So we're part of a big chain, a big family. We're their only standalone restaurant, though. We're their only Southern concept, and we're local. We're seasonal. I use local farms. I use local meat purveyors. My chicken comes from Goffle Farms. It's like literally killed that day and then brought to us. And we're big on natural. We're big on organic. All our biscuits are made from scratch. It's my grandmother's recipe with a little bit of tweaks in it. The only thing I changed in her recipe is I use duck fat. She used lard. I try to, update it a little bit by using duck in it.
Who doesn't love duck fat?
Exactly. But we also do a traditional. We also do one with all butter in case somebody doesn't want it. But it's that focus on being seasonal, on being modern, and being classic when it comes to some of our traditional Southern recipes, using collard greens and black-eyed peas and brining our chicken and taking a lot of steps to be as close to what you would have if you were down south and in South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, all of those parts of the South.
Well, being the wildly eclectic show that we are, we have not just chefs on, but we also have doctors, and we just had endocrinologist Jeff Brown on, who keeps telling us that fat is good for us and that it's okay to have lard and butter in our diet. And in fact, as a diabetic, I was reading recently that the big problem is when years ago people started cutting out lard and fat and it was replaced by Crisco and polyhydrogenated whatever it is that we can't pronounce because it's a chemical, that's when diabetes and heart disease started running rampant. So the lard is good for us.
Exactly. I mean, it's all about moderation. It's all natural, though. You know what I mean? So anything I do, there's no chemicals in it. From the sauces I make that are all made from scratch, there's no chemicals, nothing's frozen, nothing's added to it that's not natural. So everything I get is natural. And to me, natural can't be bad. Organic can't be bad.
From the looks of the food outside, I don't know if there'll be any moderation after we get out of here.
How do we make a biscuit from scratch? I mean, people don't even understand, especially when it's a millennial doesn't even know what that means.
Yeah, well, it's really simple in its base. It's flour, buttermilk, butter, a little baking powder, obviously a little bit of duck fat, and that's it. And that's the basis of it. It's all about how you do it, your process of it, and ours is, it's 4 folds and it's kneading it right and letting it rest and baking it at a certain temperature, 325 all the time. But it's all natural. So in that biscuit, it's all natural ingredients. So there's no chemicals at all, and it's made fresh that day. And if it's not, if we don't use it that day, then it's gone. You know what I mean? So everything with us is fresh and it's all natural and it's seasonal, and you can't get it any better.
And you're located 3207 30th Avenue in Astoria.
In the heart of Astoria,
right
yes,
off
we
the
are.
end of the queue.
And
Yes,
it's
we are.
BurnsideBiscuits.com, BurnsideBiscuits.com. Also on Twitter at Burnside Biscuit.
And Instagram as well. We're all over the social media.
And you have a full cocktail menu.
Yes, we do. We have a full cocktail menu, a new cocktail menu. It's craft cocktails. So we're using shrubs and strawberry and balsamic in some of our cocktails. We have a great a great beer program that's curated by our beverage director, Bobby Waddell, that coincides with our seasonal food menu. So you come down, you come by at Burnside, and you have great drinks, you have great food. It's a totally great experience and something that's unique to Astoria.
You were located in the same place as the old Athens Cafe?
Yes, Athens Cafe was there for about 15 years, so it was a staple, and, it was a big thing for the neighborhood. It was like, who are these guys coming in? We miss our Athens Cafe. We miss our diner. We miss our coffee. So, it's taken a little bit of time for people to get used to it, but now I think we see a lot of repeat from the neighborhood, a lot of new people, but a lot of old people as well that have kind of like, okay, these guys are cool. They're a little bit different, but we like them, and we're comfortable, and we have that Southern charm, and and flair, and real comfortable and homey. Our brunches are ridiculous.
I was going to ask about brunch, and you have outdoor space.
I was about to say that. Yes.
Oh yeah, we have great outdoor seating. We're expanding now where it gets warmer to add 75 seats outdoors. So we have 75 in, 75 out. We also have a bluesy brunch. So we have like a great blues band that plays on Sunday, Ida Blues. She sings outside. It's great. It's kind of like got a little New Orleans feel to it. We have a jazz band that plays on Saturday. It's really great. Brunches are amazing. So if
may
you
have to go out there.
And you can take the N or the Q train to the 30th Avenue stop in Astoria, and you're right there.
It's 1 block away. One block away. You
I'm
can see
a
us
big
from the
unlimited
train.
Metro card person, and I use my Metro card endlessly. I really try to beat the system. Even if I don't have it, if I'm going nowhere, I'm going to use this 20 times today because then I'm getting my money's worth. So everybody should take a ride out there.
I have a lot of friends and clients in Astoria who've bought in co-ops and condos and rentals, and they should definitely try Burnside Biscuits.
Yeah, another thing I like the craft drinks, and I also find that it's a much better deal, not just on food, but on alcohol when I'm in Astoria.
Exactly. Our drinks aren't extreme. We don't have anything that's a $20 cocktail that you can get in the city, and it's it's breaking your pockets. You can come with us and hang out for a couple hours. We have a happy hour where our drinks are discounted. Not only that, our cocktails, they're $12.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good price.
I've been known to consume bourbon and scotch in mass quantities. And I do know that in Astoria, I've found some of my favorite bourbons at a reasonable price rather than the $20 prohibitive Manhattan cost.
Exactly.
That makes me just buy the bottle and chug it before I go in, and then I have to sit at the bar and drink
TMI,
water.
Rob. Back to the restaurant.
Okay.
It's all right. Well, listen, we have great bourbon. We have rye. We have all types of tons of cocktails. We have great gin. We have wines that are on tap, and it's really getting better. We're all constantly working it, constantly revamping it, trying to give everybody what they want, and
Everybody is obsessed with ribs now, and I can smell the ribs out there. What did you make, and how did you make them?
Well, our ribs are unique to us. I worked on that for a while. So literally what I do is I cook it in coffee. I cure it in coffee for about a day. Then we take it out, and we smoke it with cherry wood.
Wow.
And then I make a barbecue sauce that's based with scallions, peppers, chilies, a little bit more coffee, some bourbon, whole grain mustard, molasses, and brown sugar. So it's roasted in the oven, then spread on. It's totally succulent, juicy, soft, tender.
Is this like your own recipe?
It is my own recipe. Yes, it is.
When's the cookbook coming out?
Maybe in a year or so we'll do a Burnside cookbook with some of our favorites. That's always a possibility. Working with along with Bareburger, maybe we'll do something.
And do you cater at all?
We do catering. We do in-house catering right now, not outside, but definitely inside. So, during brunch, we'll have parties of 16 to 18 people that want our stuff. We have parties during the week at dinner. We're working on some ideas to expand and do even more catering in-house, but definitely we do that. If somebody wants to order, 20 biscuits and 20 pieces of fried chicken, we can do that. You come pick it up. We'll do mostly anything you want.
All right, and Burnside Biscuits is open late, too. Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., then 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Fridays, even better, 11 a.m. to 4, and then 5 p.m. to midnight.
Yes.
The same thing Saturday. And Sunday, you're open earlier for brunch at 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and 5 to 10 p.m.
Yeah.
So we've got 7 days a week.
7 days a week we're open.
And let me give the website one more time. It's www.burnsidebiscuits.com, and follow them on Twitter at 3207 30th Avenue in Astoria. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks
Chef.
for having me. I
show.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Now we need to eat.